just like last year, I was invited to the Family and Friends event at Tom's Modelauto's. It's an event that is organized for their employees, but as content creators or influencers, whatever you want to call it, Diecast Dude and I were also invited. Last year it was on Black Friday. This year it was just before Christmas. Let's immediately start with what I got. Got a bunch of Hot Wheels Premium. This is from the Hammer Drops. Oops, got so much stuff in here that's hitting one another. So I got these two at Tom's. I think I got this at Smith's. I got this at Tarmac. So I think the only one I don't have is the Mazda. I think these are all 2025 releases of Hot Wheels Premium. So we got the Bugatti Veyron, kind of a retooling of the original casting. So pearl white with the blue accents, the Bugatti blue. Cool. Very surprised to find this Porsche still, and it's not the only Porsche I found. A lot of these are priced down on at Tom's, so definitely worth having a look at these. Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. Got the Fuchs style wheels. Sweet. Love it. Hot Wheels Boulevard number 119. So this set I have most of them except for the Alpha. The other three here I found at Smith's in France, Smith's Superstores. Toyota Land Cruiser FJ43. It's kind of a yellow that is hard to describe. Maybe a mustard yellow, but not really quite that. But yeah, nice casting. Love it. And here's another Porsche. Also from Boulevard. I got the 510 wagon. I found that at Carrefour in France. Don't have any of the other ones. But I got, yeah, the best two of the set for sure. Same model as the yellow Porsche. Now in the black with the red accents. Sweet. From this, what is it, World Tour set. I got this one at Tarmac. They had this on the website, but I did not find it in the actual store. The Golf and the S4, of course, were all sold out, I guess, or maybe they're just a little bit more expensive because they're so popular. But this Volkswagen Brasilia is priced down. Also, a little bit unknown, of course, here in Europe, but I think it's really cool. And I'm very glad to be able to get this air-cooled on the license plate. Awesome. Fast wagons, they also had a bunch of these. So I've got the whole set. This one I got from Diecast Dude as a gift. This one I found at Carrefour in France. And this one I got at Tarmac. So don't have the yellow one. I'll probably pick it up one day when I can find it really cheap. Volvo 850 Estate, my favorite Hot Wheels casting, a Rio Sada design. And yeah, still a hook assembly model, both in premium and in the main line. And in the Silver Series, whatever. In whichever series it appears. TerraTrek. I have the two top ones. Now I found these two at Tom's. Don't care much for that one. Mitsubishi Pajero Evo. Sweet casting. Very wide rims though. Maybe a little bit too wide. But other than that, it's fantastic. Look at that, the print on the rucksack in the back. Cool. And then the other one from that set, a very cool Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60. And a nice green with the tan interior. Love it. Also a hook assembly model, by the way, so no ugly post running through it. Fantastic. Also managed to grab this a little bit older Hot Wheels Japanese car culture set from 2023. There's 2 Ryu Asada castings in here. There's 3 repeats of a mainline and then 3 exclusives. Let's cut this open and take a look at the cars. So you can find all kinds of stuff at Tom's Modelauto's. Basic stuff, premium stuff, everything in between, and older and newer stuff. They have it all. 2018 Honda Civic Type R. So originally released in the mainline some time ago. Let's see, I've got the mainline here. Let's see, same wheels. Yeah, of course it's exactly the same. N05, so that is 2020. This one's from 2018, 1982 Nissan Skyline R30. It's also an exact repeat. And then this one, the Subaru WRX STI, is kind of a rehash of the original from 2012, the original release. I already have this. I got it from my buddy Fax, I think. Fax that on YouTube. Subaru Technica International. Then we got the exclusives. Custom Datsun 240Z or Z in black. Side deco and rear deco, so good enough for me. The 1970 Toyota Celica, possibly my favorite from the set. It's a very cool casting. Side deco and top deco. And the Mazda RX-7 in gold. It's an oldie, 2011. Well, just as old as the Subaru, apparently. But a goodie. Then in a tub with a bunch of older stuff, somewhere in the corner of the shop, I found a few interesting stuff, some Majorette produced items. So this is an M&J Toys exclusive that was only available in the United States. But because Tom's Modelauto has such a good relationship with the M&J Toys, they acquired some of these too. I think this was this hue was exclusive for this set. I checked my collection, couldn't really find it, so I don't think I have this. Got the green one, the silver one, the racing version in white. I got some newer ones too that I haven't shown yet on the channel, but Yeah, I did not see this one. 2019 production date, Land Rover Defender 110. So it's got the suspension, of course, gunmetal gray. That's as far as the hood or bonnet will open. And it's got just red for the taillights and just white for the lights in the front. Of course, the headlights are lensed. So a little bit dumbed down tempo-wise in comparison to the original. Here's the card it comes with and some stats. You can freeze the frame if you want to read that. And I also found this one. So this is the only one I was missing from this Series 9 limited edition of Majorette. I did not pay that. There were some Black Friday-ish discounts, so definitely paid a lot less. This is some special card art, it seems. There you go. 2022 production on this. Yeah, very little engine detail, but something. Of course, full deco. As always with Majorettes. Well, not anymore with the newer ones, but these limited editions definitely. Then I got some of these Jada pink slips, of course made by Majorette or Majorette castings. I've got the whole set. I'm not sure about the Lamborghini Huracan Coupe. That one I might still be missing. These ones, I finally picked them up. These are street cars castings. So yeah, wasn't really willing to pay a lot for them. But yeah, on this occasion, it felt like the right time to get these. 2023 production, a lot of suspension travel on this. Yeah, gloss black with pink windows. Probably should have been the other way around. I would have made it much cooler. But anyway, I'm going to keep the box. I keep these in the boxes because I'm out of storage room for Majorette. And I got the white one also, the other street cars casting. This is in pearl white. That is nice to see. I like that. The Audi R8 Spider. No suspension. And of course, a proper steering wheel with an okay looking interior. Then we get to some more premium stuff. Greenlight NYPD with the decal sheet. 1977 Plymouth Fury. I just before the video discovered that this is an error, because there should be a clear piece on top of the light bar, and that is missing. It's not in the packaging somewhere. So yeah, this is going to stay carded as an error. Good old Greenlight quality there. And got some information on how to apply the decals. This one I will open up. This is a Hot Pursuit series, let's see, 46 already. NYPD livery on the 1990 Chevrolet Suburban K2500 Scottsdale. Let's cut this open. Really big SUV. I think I only have one other version of it, a raw chase from that safety bear thing. Can't come up with the actual name. Yeah, did I show you the back? I'm not sure. There it is, NYPD licensing sticker. This is 2024 copyright, 2024 production. Didn't realize it was that old already. I think these are sold out on the website, but I managed to still grab one. Yeah, huge barge. What does it say? $10,000 reward. Okay. I noticed that the third row is very far behind the second row. I don't know if that was the case on the real vehicle. Also, the barn doors in the back are cool. Or what's that all about? Not sure. But a cool one. Let's continue with the ones in the front here. Auto World. I had to grab me some station wagons, of course. So release 7 version A, 1963 Chevy 2 Nova 400 wagon in Riverside Red. And this is 2024 also, the end of 2024. So yeah, you can freeze the frame if you want to read that. I think the hood opens on this one. Or maybe not. Yes, it does. Got an orange engine block and a pancake on top of that. No rust on the license plate. That's cool. And tan interior. Nice. And version B I also got in Laurel Green. So these will be different premium facts than on the other box or card. Also got the tan interior. This one says 2 wagon on the license plate. And it should have the same engine in there. Yeah, that's it. A little bit of a crooked hood. Oh well. Managed to grab this Johnny Lightning M&J Toys exclusive, celebrating the Land Cruiser 40 series. Here you can freeze the frame if you want to read that, the explanation on what this is and why. The website says it is real chrome. Not sure what they mean by that. Alrighty, and this comes in an acrylic case, interestingly. I'm going to take the tape off and you can look at it, but I'm not going to take it off the base or anything. I really don't want to touch it because of the real chrome. It's got a silver interior. It's got actual nice chrome rims, which are different chrome than the real chrome on the body. But yeah, that looks cool. I like it. I'm glad to have it. Not sure if it's true 1/64 scale, but yeah, it's cool enough to have. Same with these. Scale 1/64 refers to the approximate scale size. Some variations may exist. A recolor of the Porsche. So, freeze the frame if you want to read all that. Speed icons by Maisto. Let's open this up. This plastic does not fit in the box, unfortunately, so I put it in a plastic baggie and then put it into the box. Porsche 911 GT2 RS, metal on metal, rubber tires. Not sure if these are authentic rims though. They look like you know, ordinary rims for your daily driver. Good looking interior, proper steering wheel, lens headlights, lens taillights. So yeah, still on the fence whether I see the point in them not being true 1/64 scale, but I keep buying them, so I guess they must be doing something good. Some of these open easier than others. So the Porsche, the previous color was the silver, and this one, the previous color was the green. That's typical green that this car launched in, I believe. This is the Lamborghini Sian FKP 37. So wider rims in the back. Porsche probably has that too. Yeah, it does. But a very nice color. It's got the gold rims again, just like the green one. And we got some engine detail in there. Very flat, just like with Majorette, but at least they slapped some color on there. Not bad. Then we got some Ferrari. We can see the prancing horse, Il Cavallino Rampante. And there jumps the box out of there. A metal flake black, look at that. You don't see that every day. Ferrari Daytona SP3. They have more of these Maisto speed icons, but I just picked up the ones that were available in the store. They have a large, huge warehouse where they keep all their stuff, and only a fraction of it is available in the shop. So you just have to ask for it if you are looking for it. They will grab it for you in the warehouse. But yeah, this is an interesting backside on this vehicle, because it doesn't seem to have any taillights. They're probably hidden behind these lines. Some engine detail there, and a Ferrari logo on the steering wheel. And it seems like, would there be an opening part here in the front? It seems like it is. Let's grab my thingy. And see if we can pry this open. There you go. we got a frunk. I'm going to put these boxes aside because they're taking up way too much space. And then we got the, let's see, let's do this one first. More Ferrari. See, sometimes they break when you try to open them. And then it gets a little bit fiddly. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, these have a tendency to jump out of there. Either the boxes or the cars. Porsche 296 GTB in gray. This one's got the opening doors. We got the proper steering wheel again. Yeah, kind of a wild color scheme with that yellow. So no lens lights on this model. This one had the lensed headlights. I think. No, it's part of the plastic bumper. Okay, no lensed lights on any of these Ferraris. So, and the Lambo didn't have the lens lights. Well, it has the taillights are lensed, but the fronts are not. And then with the Porsche, we got front and rear. So that's interesting. And then a recolor in red. This one went way better. So just the same vehicle, but in red. Same black interior. Got some engine detail there. The white doesn't look that obnoxious. Is that I cannot pronounce that word. Staying with Ferrari, D'Agostini. Same model as we saw just from Maisto, 296 GTB, 2021 it says. They have the whole set for a very affordable price, but in the store they don't have all of them again, so you have to ask, if you want the whole set, you have to ask Robin, and they will gladly get them out of the warehouse for you, I'm sure. So of course licensed by Ferrari. This is number 4 in the set. I think there's like 18 or 20 of them. So I got 7, so less than half. You can have a quick glance at these, but I'm not going to take them off the base. These are really good. Got the brakes all detailed up, and some lens lights here and there. Engine detail, cool stuff. So Ferrari SF90 Stradale 2019, so the one that also Hot Wheels did. These came with some kind of a whatchamacallit, a book or a little magazine, I should say, because these are basically magazine models. I don't know how Tom's gets these. But they have a lot of D'Agostini stuff for magazine models, so I guess because they have a good relationship with them, they can acquire them easily, and possibly without the magazines, I'm not sure. Let's open this up first and then look at the name on the card. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good opening, but it seems like that's not going to happen on this one. No, they're all opening up like this. Okay. So here we got the Ferrari Roma 2020, the white interior, well, two-tone actually. I was surprised to find this one. I thought this would be one of the very popular ones. But they still have a lot of stock of all of them in the warehouse. So Ferrari F40, 1987. Two-tone interior again, even got the seat belts, tempoed and stuff. Awesome. I mean, for the money, these are great. Next up, a convertible. The Portofino 2018. This one's got the lens-lized front and rear and a nicely detailed interior. You can even see the prancing horse on the steering wheel is it's actually well done. I'm going to use the corner of the box to cut this cardboard. That's a good strategy, I think. 488 Pista, 2018. Yeah, looking good. It got the right amount of detail. Again, yeah, using that corner, got a hole in the back. GTC4 Lusso 2018. A nice tan interior, blue on the outside, combines very well with the tan. And the last one, definitely my least favorite, and a Ferrari SUV, seriously, what the heck. Puro Sangue 2022. Kind of a off-white two-tone interior. But definitely a good model version of it. I mean, I don't like the real car, but the model is, yeah, impressive. Let's continue with these in the back. This is a Norev. Does it say somewhere it's a Norev? Oh yeah, here. Made in China by Norev. But in a Renault dealership packaging. The originals by Renault. You can also find these online on their website. Renault 4 E-Tech 100% electric in true 1/64 scale. So this was not on their website, so I was very pleased to find this. It's got the name, very small print down there. So plastic tires, but authentic rims. It's a metal flake, teal or apple blue sea green, as we call it here. No lensed lights, no opening parts, just true 1/64 and authentic rims with an okay looking interior. Definitely a dumbed down steering wheel compared to what we got in the on previous models, but I'm glad to have it. It's a nice retro model of the old R4. This one I'm not going to open up. I will review this in a premium cars video one day. So this is the Citroën 2 Chevaux by Shuko in true 1/64 scale, obviously, and a nice white with red accents, and even the soft top is red. Got the lens lights front and rear. Sweet. This one, not going to open it up, I'm just going to take the wrapper off. So at least got rid of that. So this is a DCT, Diecast team. So Tom's Modelauto also has a lot of these new Chinese manufacturers. This is a Toyota Corolla 11 GT Apex. This is licensed by Toyota, which is awesome. And yeah, this is the only one. This is the cheapest DCT that they have on sale. I like the model. I like that it's gold, so no doubt this was coming home with me. And we got a bunch of Para 64. This is the only one that comes in this kind of box. The other ones are in a more of a case. So again, just going to take the wrapper off. So this is a Toyota Fortuner. I don't think we get this model here, and if we do, it'll have a different name, because I cannot imagine ever seeing a Fortuner on the roads here. It doesn't look familiar either. Diecast body plus base. Metallic silver left-hand drive. Licensed, of course. These ones are just acrylic cases with a cardboard and a plastic sleeve. So the 1985 Toyota MR2 Mark 1 in black metallic, left-hand drive. Yeah, unfortunately it is black, but you know, I just had to get it. It's got the headlights popped up. Yeah, sweet. Here we got the 2023 Honda Civic Type R FL5 in Rally Red, right-hand drive. And we'll see this model again from another Diecast brand. I like the 3 exhausts in the middle there. Now the next two, so I put these on my wish list as a preparation for you know, to know what to look for in the store. I had this blue one on my wish list and a yellow version. So basically what I had to do is choose one of both, one of the two, the blue one or the yellow one, and then take whatever I liked best or which one I could find home with me. Mistakenly, I got this one. Usually I check the numbers, because Tom's uses the numbers on the box for their inventory. So it's very easy to check, but I missed that. I already have this in silver, so I should not have gotten another one. So this is the 2001 Honda Civic Type R EP3 in vivid pearl, blue pearl. Not the prettiest Civic, but cool to have nonetheless. And then this is what came after. 2007 Honda Civic Type R FN2 in sunlight yellow. Cool exhausts, triangular. And then we got the 2014 Toyota Land Cruiser 71 in graphite gray. That's very cool. It's got the snorkel attached to the A-pillar. Jerry can in the back. Awesome. Then we get to BM Creations, 2 British vehicles. Jaguar XJS V12. I found this at Tarmac in white, but you know, I'm not a huge fan of white, as some of you might know. So when I was able to get this blue one, I did not hesitate. So the Jaguar XJS V12 in cobalt blue, right-hand drive. This one I also already have. I ordered a dark green one from Tom's some time ago, but it turned out it wasn't available anymore. So I ordered a red one, which looks really good on this model. And I saw this light green one, or lighter green one available, so I decided to grab this one too. 1992 Range Rover Classic LSE in classic green right-hand drive. Vintage. Then the rest of them are all Japanese. This is the Subaru Impreza WRX Type R. 3 to 6 gen in blue, left-hand drive. The gold rims, 2-door coupe. GC8 Type R. Cool. Glad to grab an example of the Isuzu V-Cross from 1997 to 2001. Yellow right-hand drive. They have it in flat black, silver, all kinds of different colors. I thought, well, you know, yellow with black always combines very well. I thought, why don't I go crazy with this one and just choose a yellow one? Another one that is new to the collection, the Mazda Demio or Metro from 1994. Over here it was called Demio. Just blue, right-hand drive. Again, several colors of this. I thought the blue was very sparkly, and with the tan interior, yeah, it looks kind of fancy, I would say. Yeah. Another proper off-roader. The Toyota Land Cruiser LC76 in dark red, right-hand drive. Yeah, that's a proper looking off-roader. And I managed to grab this taxi. I don't do a lot of taxis in premium cars. Taxi Meter Thailand. Toyota 1996 Corolla A100 Thai Taxi Meter, right-hand drive. Yeah, that's how you can make a kind of boring car more interesting. Making it into a taxi. Then I managed to grab these two. And this one was already unwrapped, so probably for a customer to look at it, I guess. So these are Sparky, but distributed by Toy East, which is the parent company of Tiny Hong Kong. So they both come in two colors. You can actually buy a 2-pack at Tom's with the white one of this Lamborghini Huracan Starato. I just decided to get one of these because the 2-pack actually is more expensive than if you buy both of them separately for some reason. So yeah, interesting collab. I believe these are true 1/64 scale, whereas with the Tiny Hong Kong, you're not always sure if they are true 1/64. And this is the Porsche Dauer 962 Le Mans Red, kind of a race car, which I actually do not really collect, but because it's in a street livery, or street car livery, whatever you want to call it, it's got a license plate, so it seems like it's homologated for the street to drive on the road. I decided to grab it because it looks kind of cool. Got two pop race. Here's one we already saw in that pile over there. Honda Civic Type R FL5 in red. This was also already unwrapped again, probably for a customer to look at it. And here we got the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 4 Pyrenees Black Pearl. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately black, but you know, not a fan, but sometimes you gotta grab what you can get. At least I have an example of that model. Then we get to Tarmac Works. Most of the ones I got are Global 64, and this one is also a Global 64 I just now see, but it's got a different style box, that's why I was confused. So the Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 liter 16-valve Evo 1 in the Toyo Tires livery. I think this is kind of dark green, kind of a tuned version. They also have a stock black version, but I was not able to grab that. Yeah, all the good stuff here on the back. You can freeze the frame if you want to read that story. And yeah, I was able to get a lot of castings I did not have an example of, like this Mercedes-Benz S-Class as an S55 AMG in Bordeaux red metallic. So two Mercedes from Tarmac. Then we got this Porsche, the 996. There's not a lot of 996 in the 1/64 scale diecast. I'm glad they did this. Interestingly, it's a collab with IXO, which is kind of funny because all regular Tarmac Works that are not a collab are manufactured by IXO, because it mentions the parent company of IXO right here. So yeah, this might have been a old Kyosho tooling, who knows, because I think Kyosho was also produced by IXO, or still is. Who knows. Glad to get the Saab 900 Cabriolet convertible. It's the white one, you know, that's the cheapest one. Turbo convertible, yeah. Yellow one would have been better to get, but you know, that did not fit in my budget. And the last Tarmac is a Japanese car, the only non-European of the Tarmac ones. Mitsubishi Lancer RS Evo 3 in white. That's a pretty early Evo. Oh, look at that. It's the Lamley one. I didn't even see that. And then we got a bunch of Mini GT to the side that did not fit the frame. So we start with 715. Another Porsche. Yeah, with Mini GT, I will buy multiple examples of Porsches. I mean, in different colors. Even though I already have the casting. Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 Grand Prix white with blue livery. There's also one with green and one with red livery. This was, you know, available. I think, well, they also had the green one. I just picked one of the two. Left-hand drive. Because, you know, being white, I don't need every single variation of this. One's good enough. Bugatti in the Bugatti blue. Next, EB110 Supersport blue Bugatti left-hand drive. I think I got this in silver and in maroon. So yeah, with the Bugattis, I'll also make an exception. Well, actually, with Mini GT, I'll make an exception, and I'll probably get every color of a casting I like. I can get my hands on for an affordable price, because they're so good and they are, you know, really not that expensive. Volkswagen ID Buzz prototype rainbow left-hand drive. So looks like a van version, but I actually think the windows are just taped over. I was hoping to grab an actual van version or a regular release. They have kind of a reddish one. But yeah, did not manage to find one in the regular release. It just had those M&J Toys ones in the blister for the Americans. And those are, again, too expensive for my budget. Well, they're €1 more expensive, the M&J Toys ones. And yeah, they just fell out of my price range. Aston Martin DB5 Sierra Blue right-hand drive. Yeah, cool model, and I'll probably get every color I can get of that one too. Yeah, I forgot to show you the numbers, sorry. It's late in the evening I'm recording this. I'm getting a little bit tired. Bentley Flying Spur Orange Flame Onyx right-hand drive. Yeah, I like the two-tone, and the bright orange really livens it up. If it was just black, I probably would not have gotten it, because, you know, black is boring. It really is. Nissan Skyline GTR 34 V-Spec 2 Nur. That's probably short for Nürburgring. Millennium Jade right-hand drive. I think I have a blue version of this model already. I have the Greenlight version and the Millennium Jade, but those have those tiny mirrors that are part of the window piece. This will have proper mirrors, of course. So this will be so much better than the Greenlight one. 1065. That's a pretty high number. I wonder if they still will keep continuing that number system and just go up to, 10,000 and 100,000, who knows. Aston Martin DBS Hyper Red right-hand drive. Yeah. That's a nice looking car, right? Well, I have to see it when I can open it up. I was really glad to be able to grab this, because on the website it sold out just before I got to the store. And then I found one still hanging on the pegs. Lucky me. So this is the Jaguar CX-75 from the Spectre 007 movie. So these come in all kinds of different packagings with the movie poster in, this is the English version, but there's Japanese and French and whatever. That's cool for people who like to keep their car stuff carded. For me, well, I basically just care about the cars. I will be able to store this in here, so that's how I will keep it. We can take a look at this, because, I'm going to transfer it to the box, so, looking good. Got some carbon there. Jaguar on the engine cover, Roma 860K. So that's the proper license plate from the movie, I guess. Good looking. And then we got the silver version of the DB5 that I also got in blue, as you saw previously. These blisters open much easier than the Greenlight ones, it seems. I don't think they're as thick. And these cards are pretty thick, And the car and the box hides part of the poster. So here you can see the whole thing. So they also have the versions with all the hidden features decked out, like the panel that comes up in the back, and then the things that come out of the drive shaft. And all those details. But yeah, it's a really nice model. The rims don't really look like Borrani wheels, but I guess it's good enough. Got the mirrors on the fenders. Yeah, that's a good looking model. Thanks for watching.